Temporary measures are being taken to contain damage to the embankment underneath the M1 South Bridge at the Booysens off-ramp south of Johannesburg. Authorities say that whilst the safety of the bridge has been compromised, it does remain open to traffic. Paving blocks underneath the bridge were displaced after recent heavy rains. Chriselda Lewis has been following the story.
The M1 South is one of the busiest highways around Johannesburg, carrying heavy volumes of traffic. Structural experts are on site to assess the damage. The affected section will be cordoned off.
The bridge is structurally sound, but the cause of the actual erosion that has happened here, and therefore the collapse of the bridge, of these paving blocks, is that the water coming from the top, there's a V-drain there. The water goes into that V-drain. It's supposed to come through and be channeled all the way in terms of that water channel there, all the way to this structure and goes into that block. So what happened is it doesn't get into that box. Instead, the water gets channeled sideways, and because it looks like there was a crack here, then the water seeped under the structure. And because this is sand, it's soft, it started getting eroded, and then these paving blocks then collapsed because of all the sand that went out. So ordinarily what we are now doing is to make sure that our depot cleans up the stormwater drainage on top, takes out the rubble, resets this whole area, the channel here, and also cleans there so that the water can move in. We'll also put sand bags on the side there to block any water going to that side so that we can have water properly channeled.
Permanent repair work will only be done next month, and motorists are urged to remain cautious.
From the assessment from the engineers from JRA is that the side of the road will be cordoned off, and what they're going to do is they're going to remove the sand which is on the roadway. And for us as JMPD, that is a big concern, because when vehicles are travelling at a high speed, an accident might occur.
The latest incident again raises questions around the poor maintenance of bridges. Recently, the M2 was closed for extensive repair work. Of the 950 audited bridges in the city, the Johannesburg Roads Agency says 50 are in need of emergency repair or rehabilitation, which could cost in the region of 5 billion rand. While work has begun on some. In November, the M2 was reopened after 8-month-long repairs.